If you were in the Olympics, what sport would you do?
I don't know. I'll get back to you.
18 drivers competed in round 8 and the 5th unsealed surface event of the Isle of Wight Car Club season, held at Knighton Sand pit. This active sand quarry requires drivers to twist their way around piles of sand, rock and even giant digger buckets. Unlike other venues, remembering the course is not often an issue, thanks to the many landmarks. However, deep sand, loose gravel surfaces and even a water splash proved challenging enough for many competitors. Oh no! Oh no! What's up? Oh! Got that wrong, Tess. What's the bonnet up for? Overheating as well? Mate, I know you! You're that famous racing driver off YouTube! Mate, you did really well, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I did very well. A lot better than I thought I was going to.
Everyone was well chuffed to bits with what you did.
Yeah, I did. Really happy. I thought I'd be near the back, to be honest.
Yeah.
To have a couple of wins on the first time was really good.
It's excellent. Good stuff. Well done, mate. The battle for the fastest lady of the day was fought between Sue Mitchell driving her normal everyday Fiat, who finished 3rd. New car.
My road car.
This is what? This is your daily driver?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but it's got to come to K-Knight. It's just got to.
Kelly Reid and her MX-5, who claimed second, and today's fastest lady and 11th place overall was Marion Brett in her classic Mini. In the unmodified classes, Ricky Shepherd astounded onlookers by driving his standard Class 1 Rover 45 to not only win Class 1 but place 8th overall. Tony Long drove very smoothly in his standard MX-5 to place fastest Class 2 and 10th place overall. Modified cars make up classes 3 and 4. Steve Brett, despite being stuck in the sand earlier in the day, pushed his classic Mini hard.
Okay. There's a factory set. Oh my goodness!
And at one point was 4th place overall, but had to settle for fastest Class 3 and 7th place overall. Dan Morgan literally wasted no time when attempting to perform the perfect lap. On one occasion, he abandoned his run after glancing at the trackside lap timer and noticed he was down on his best split time.
What was that for? Oh. He said he knew he wasn't quick enough on the split, so he gave up.
This attention to detail bagged fastest Class 4 and 4th place overall. Respect also has to go to Danny Grist, who despite being in a class full of turbo 4-wheel drive Subaru Imprezas, drove his front-wheel drive Peugeot 205 to 6th place overall.
If you had to do a sport in the Olympics, Summer Olympics, what would it be?
Cycling.
Cycling? You're a good cyclist, are you?
I like cycling, yeah.
What were those little legs? Well, I do like
Number 14, 1-4.
I've got to put a chair back. If you were competing in the Olympics, what would you be competing in? What would your sport be?
I don't know.
Quick! Table tennis, well done. Bit wide. Mate, if you were competing in the Olympics, what sport would you do?
Triathlon, I suppose.
Triathlon! Yeah. That makes sense, doesn't it? If you're in the Olympics, what sport would you do?
I don't know. I don't think I'd do any.
What? Thanks very much. I'll have a banana. And if you were in the Olympics, what sport would you do?
What sport?
Yeah,
Me?
yeah. If you were to say, right, you're in the Olympics, what are you going to train for? For Tokyo 2020, what are you going to train for? What sport would you like to do?
I used to like the javelin.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go. Who would have known? Hello, mate. If you're in the Olympics, what would you do?
Ladies beach volleyball.
Oh, that's the choice.
Thinking man's choice.
Class 5 is for single-seater specials or for cars that don't fit into any of the other classes. And it was Class 5 that ended up monopolising the podium.
Oh, very good.
Andy Williams opted to miss his 6th and final run of the day due to having a back problem, but his 5th run was enough to stand on the 3rd step of the podium.
Third, not least, Andy Williams.
Woo!
At the end, Malcolm, have you not been watching the Olympics?
All right. Do
Have
them
you-
all together.
Yes.
Will Thomas's day was bookended by bad luck. His first 3 ones were plagued by penalties for touching cones, and his 6th and final attempt to stand on the top step of the podium was halted by a mechanical failure. But running away with the Unsealed Surface Championship, Chris Wilson drove a penalty-free day and sprayed the champagne after delivering the fastest overall time.
Well done to all 3 of them.
Inspired by the Olympic Games being held in Rio, drivers were also awarded with novelty bronze, silver and gold medals by the Isle of Wight Car Club chairman, Malcolm Smith.
Right, give him the champagne. I just need a photo for that. Okay, not yet, not yet. Ready when you are.
Go!
Well done, thank you very much. Woo!
Okay, let's look at the top 6 of round 8 at Knighton Sand pit. So Danny Grist came in 6th, a valiant effort in this little 2-wheel drive car. Then there's the Morgans in their 4-wheel drive Subaru Imprezas. Andy Williams on the 3rd step. Will Thomas so close, but Chris Wilson, he's the man. Okay, let's see who's top of their class. Of course, Class 1 is Ricky Shepherd. How on earth does he get that car to go so fast? Class 2, Tony Long in his MX-5. Class 3, Steve Brett, really pushing the limits in his classic Mini. Of course, Dan Morgan in his Subaru. And our event winner, Chris Wilson, winner of Class 5.
Why is motorsport not an Olympic sport? Exactly, that's what I say.
He doesn't know, he asked if it was your car. Is that yours?
I damaged it.
Come and have a look.
Oh no. I should have stopped.
It's not too bad though.
Sorted.
We've got the tools for the job.
And our next event is a sealed surface event being held at the Isle of Wight College on the 4th of September. See you there!
I need to get some stickers though, eh? Yeah, it's Italian.
Is it going to go the same way, is
Yeah.
To be an Italian stallion.
More like a donkey.
What a compliment, Dave.